really big balls. I mean, huge balls.
Yeah, we're getting started good here.
It sounds like you have a pretty good grasp of what it's about.
Anything that isn't just generic shonen slop.
Oh god, he's got something.
Harem time now.
Uh-oh, I hope this doesn't awaken something in me.
That's a backhanded compliment if ever there was one.
Oh, I wasn't even making that joke. Yeah, that joke is just so perfect for the situation. No montage, just done. We're back.
Solo leveling winning the actual Anime of the Year award over Freeren is like the perfect anime parallel to the American presidential election, where people would rather vote for brainless slop than a woman of a different race. That's why we have the Xeno Anime Awards, where we will only reward true sophistication, with your host and presenter of the awards, Xeno.
Oh god.
Yeah, we're getting started good here. Now please reveal the winner and motivation why for the Best Ball-Related Anime Award, where the nominees are Dragon Ball, Blue Lock, and Dan Da Dan.
Oh my god, I didn't think you could actually submit nominees. Okay, so it's gonna be... Hold on. I need to quickly ask Nazeth here. Nazeth, did Dragon Ball Daima actually have any Dragon Balls in it?
Yes, it had 3 of them. They were big too. Really big balls. I mean, huge balls.
Humongous. Humongous. Right. Okay. Let's get real here. Right. Okay. So the winner of Best Ball-Related Anime clearly goes to Dan Da Dan, because not only does it talk about the family balls, it also realizes how precious those balls are by making them pure gold.
You know, I do appreciate a piece of media that, you know, finally someone speaks truth to power and explains to everyone how important male genitalia actually is. Because I feel like that has not gotten enough attention in media yet, like ever.
Yeah, clearly.
So, Xeno, good news. You are in charge of the 2026 Anime Awards, and you're determined to use the opportunity to educate the unwashed masses about actually good anime. What show do you pick? And what is the category you create to ensure that the judges cannot possibly award it to a different show?
Part of me is like, Best Gundam. I was like, oh yeah, this is like, Witch from Mercury or something. Best Gundam with a female protagonist and everyone doesn't die at the end. Right? Because you got like things like G Gundam and stuff like that where all the characters don't die at the end, but Best female protagonist, female Gundam pilot. Best Gundam with a female pilot, and wait, are there any? No, there's. Oh, G Gundam also. Okay, no. Best Gundam where the main Gundam has a female pilot and everyone doesn't die at the end. Yes, there you go. That is the category. It's going to go to Witch from Mercury, but somehow Attack on Titan's going to win it. Somehow.
Right. As we know, Frieren won the Best Background Art Award and the Most Likely to Make You Cry Over an Elf Who's Just Bad with Time Management Award. But surprisingly, it was actually disqualified from Best Drama category, don't you know? Which was somehow instead won by Konosuba for some reason. But anyway, why was Frieren disqualified?
So Frieren was disqualified because not enough aura farming. Clearly, they didn't. What's called Frieren doesn't
they
have
only killed
that.
her the once. They needed to farm her.
Huh?
They only killed her the once. They needed to farm her.
They only killed her the once?
He's making fun of farming.
Oh, I wasn't. I wasn't even making that joke, and yet that joke is just so perfect for the situation. Oh, they needed to kill her so many more times. No, I found out like where aura farming is coming from, and it's just the English dub of solo leveling. And I'm like, this is the most infuriating thing in the universe. I hope it dies.
So we're already running low on time, and we can't be bothered to list all the nominees anymore. So, which anime wins this year's "Uh-oh, I hope this doesn't awaken something in me" award?
Oh god, he's got something.
I got something. Hey, I'm cooking. Right, okay. So it is Alia sometimes hides her feelings in Russian. And it's for the brother-sister relationship.
Oh, I thought it was going to be like for being into Russians.
No. Okay, so to elaborate, the main protagonist's sister is like an absolute diehard otaku, right? And she says some of the most cringiest shit imaginable. And she keeps on joking around about the situation between her and her brother. Nothing's going on whatsoever. However, that is the award. Is like, you know, something gets awoken in the audience.
So, best anime is far too subjective. It gives judges and the drooling proletariat far too much latitude to let their minds wander away from the one true path. Imagine instead that you were allowed to add 3 additional rules or parameters to narrow things down in an attempt to ensure a better result by Kanpai standards. What are they? And which shows are you hoping would now win the best anime category?
Okay. Right, real simple additions to right. First off, you have to watch the entire season. You can't just watch the first 3 episodes, right? Next, there has to be more than one main character. You know, it's that will eliminate a lot of random shonen garbage. Oh, and it can't be made by Sony. Yeah, there you go. And who do I wish to win best anime? Okay, so this is a long list. So it could be Delicious in Dungeon, Apothecary Diaries, Free Run Beyond Journey's End. Oh god, I'd even throw in there Spice and Wolf. What else can we have from last year? That Dan could fucking win it. Just, you know, or Mashoka Tensei. You know, just you know, anything that isn't just generic shonen slop. Or maybe I should... No, third rule is... Sorry, I'm rewriting the third rule. It isn't by popular vote. It actually has to be done by a panel of judges. Judges that actually watch anime.
So, Demon Slayer won the Most Creatively Stretched Training Arc award, and by Jove, it deserved it. What are some other anime in previous years that would have won this award if it had existed back then?
I'm pretty sure One Piece would be in there. I'm pretty sure Bleach would be in there. I can't speak of Fire Force, but let's just put Fire Force in there as well. Oh god, creatively stretched trade. As soon as there's a bloody training arc, I pretty much just turn off. The My Hero Academia. Pretty much any Shonen Jump.
Well, I agree that they do have quite a lot of training arcs. I feel like they're like, at least in the anime version, it's like they're not overly stretched most of the time.
Okay, best training arc anime from Shonen Jump, right? It's another Shonen Jump that was actually really good was Black Cat because they skipped it. They didn't bother. It's like, oh, training arc, yeah, everyone's gonna fucking love that. Or we could get back to the action. So, you know, oh, we'll come back in 10 days after we've had a training montage. No montage, just done. We're back.
Didn't it feel like they kind of didn't earn their improvements because we didn't get to see the actual training?
No, because like it was cool show. It was cool, fun show. Stuff was getting shot. People were getting shot. There was shenanigans with briefcases. I don't need a fucking montage for that. Just keep doing it. Right, I'm going to try and blitz through this as quick as possible so we can finish the show. Right, all money goes to the editors. If there's any extra money, then that will be spent on other video ventures, which ultimately goes to the editors. Currently, the funds just fall shy of paying for 2 episodes a month, which means the rest comes out of my pocket. Just $1 a month makes the difference, right? If, of course, you opt to choose the $15 a month, then you will become a mad lad/lass and will also be invited to join these episodes per month. Or if you decide not to, it's fine. And if that's not enough of an incentive, you get more questions that are exclusive to you in the actual main episode. And more often than not, they're not safe for YouTube, so monetization is forcibly turned off. Here is a snippet from this week's episode.
Please go ahead and psychoanalyze the crap out of the anime crowd that made solo leveling win so many things this year. What trauma do they have? What's their likely relationship with their father? Where do they see themselves in 5 years? Do they fuck?
It's quite simple. They have TikTok brain. So, if you're incentivized, please go into the description where you'll find a link, or manually go to patreon.com/Xenogalleon to support. Now on with the show.
Xeno, what is this year's winner for the longest and simultaneously least helpful title award?
Oh, I really want to throw the beginning after the end under the bus for this one.
What's funny is I thought that the title was at the beginning after the end under the bus.
What? There's the one which is basically it's about a father character who's making it up to his son's ex-fiance who annulled their marriage because he wanted to go off and being an adventurer.
That is a bad title, you're right.
It's awful. It's just like, what the fuck is this even about?
I mean, it sounds like you have a pretty good grasp of what it's about.
Well, no, it does not. No, that's the thing, okay? It only tells you what the first episode is. It does not tell you what the anime is about.
Yeah,
Fair.
So is it about the father? Is it about the ex-fiance? Or is it about the son who's fucked off to become an adventurer? Right? It's just like, what is this hot garbage? What was the question?
Oh, what is this year's winner for the longest and simultaneously least helpful title award?
Actually, I think I've got one. Right. I was reincarnated as the 7th Prince so I could take my time perfecting my magic ability. Right? That came out in 2024. It is actually a pretty decent isekai, with the 2nd season on the way. And yeah, but it's just like, this tells me nothing.
Worst anime is far too obvious a title and starts too many arguments. You need a new category that the anime literate will know to avoid, but the solo leveling enthusiasts will think is a compliment rather than a warning label. What is this new category?
Best solo leveling-esque anime.
Oh god.
True. Oh god, how do I word this? Basically, I want to say something like most action-packed. It's like with as little story as possible anime. Best anime with the least story.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's a backhanded compliment if ever there was one.
Yeah, right. And if it wasn't solo leveling last year, it's said to be fucking Terminator Zero.
That's a little bit like saying best novel with the fewest words.
Right?
I feel like must protect at all costs as an award is a bit overrated. Who's your pick for this year's must destroy at all costs award?
Oh my god. Okay. There's the main protagonist from Tale of Wedding Rings, which is like, hey, I'm in love with this one character. I have now been isekai'd with said character, and I'm gonna get my own harem. but I thought you were in love with that other character. No, harem time now. I'm in isekai. I got isekai. It's time to harem.
Okay.
There's the main character from Buchigiri, who is like the most infuriating, insufferable piece of shit known to mankind, and for some strange reason is allowed to be the main character in any anime whatsoever. But I think the winner of Time to Get Executed is the entirety of the banished former hero lives as he pleases. That show was so hot garbage, I couldn't finish the first episode. The animation budget was non-existent. It is. Oh,
That doesn't seem like the character's fault, but okay.
Well, let's face it. If he was actually an interesting character, they would actually have a decent anime adaptation. So,
okay, maybe it is the character's fault. You're right.
Yeah, it's very, very simplistic. But yeah, it's honestly it's so bad. Like at one point in time, they have these weird rock dog things, and they literally copy paste the same dog multiple times. That's how lazy they are. It's like an old 80s style Hanna-Barbera Scooby-Doo cartoon. It looks horrendous. There's one part, right, where you know in like NASCAR where you actually have the track that's curved upwards and the G-forces are actually
The banking you're referring to.
Yes, the banking. Right, there's enough G-forces to keep the actual car on the track, right? Mm-hmm. A dragon does this. It looks so stupid.
What is this year's winner for the best love story that's not actually inappropriate or problematic award? We had some difficulties finding candidates for this one.
Really? I think this is fairly easy. It's I actually think this was an award and it did win it. It's like it's The Dangers in My Heart season 2. It's actually a decent series. Oh no! Wait! I want to take it back. It's Gushing Over Magical Girls, confirmed for a second season. I should never be trusted with any of my answers.
Now, speaking of romance, we don't kink shame here at Kanpai Corp. If anything, we feel that the Anime Awards should embrace the weirdest, most esoteric niches you can imagine. What exotic taste do you think should be highlighted with an award? And how would you phrase it so as not to attract too much attention from the regular press?
Shit, if I knew this was actually an award, I wouldn't have said Gushing Over Magical Girls. Fuck!
I mean, you still need like an award for it and a good name.
Okay, no. Okay. Well, I mean, yes, it's Gushing Over Magical Girls. The award is the plot award, but it has air quotes. Yeah, it's actually quote. It's the plot award.
Would it work better as the quote-unquote plot award or the quote-unquote cultured award?
Oh, probably the cultured award.
Best
Let's face
plot.
it. No, it's most cultured. There you go. The most cultured award. Oh my god. I want to ask the question here. Like, you don't have to answer it. Has anyone else watched Gushing Over Magical Girls?
I watched the first couple of episodes. It was pretty funny.
I watched the first episode and confirmed to myself, this is porn.
Yep.
Oh yeah. It was also pretty good porn, I should mention, but it was mostly just funny. Okay, so as you brought up earlier, with Attack on Titan winning the Global Impacts Award, how do you feel it will affect the current geopolitical situation with Trump's tariffs and future Greenland takeover and the ongoing troubles in Ukraine and the Middle East?
How do I feel Attack on Titan will impact those things? By not at all, right? Even Galleon would have more of an impact on any of those things.
Vital impact.
Yeah, just call it the fourth. Wait, was there a fourth impact, Nazeth?
Yes.
The fifth impact. There you go. The deep impact.
Like, here's the thing. Here's my unironic answer. I've ranted about this on a podcast I was on with Xeno like years ago, where I was like, Attack on Titans, like the biggest issue with it is how it normalizes fascism as being the only actual functioning like system of government.
Oh shit! In which case, it's completely normal that it won the Global Impact Award. Look at the world right now. Damn, you're a genius.
Well, folks, there you have it. Tune in next year for the inevitable sweep of every category by plus-sized elf.
Oh, you're not wrong.